Hi, and welcome to MMBT.US's new measurement microscope camera. Right now I'll go through some of the features for you so you can see how to do some new things that we're introducing. And as you can see, this one is a lot larger for field of view than our previous cameras. This one has a 1/2-inch sensor compared to our previous 1/3 inch. So you'll get a lot better range of view, field of view with this one. To turn on the menu, just click to the left or right of the screen and you can bring up the menu. And again, if you can always change, if you see these bottom arrows, you can switch it from the left to the right side of the screen. These icons up here will allow you to take pictures. So click the camera icon for a still capture. And these all save on a USB drive instead of an SD card now, a 16GB one. Click on the video icon and you can record a video. This is nice for training or pass downs. Also, another cool feature is that if you want to do automatic pictures, once it stops saving, right click on the image and you can change the quantity of pictures that you want to automatically take. And you can also change the intervals. So just adjust this right here. So if you want to do 5 pictures every 5 seconds, you can do that and press start. So now you can see in the top of the menu, it's a countdown. That's our first picture. Again, if you're doing runs or if you want to do automatically take everyone's, it's a nice little feature. And we'll do one more picture. And there. To be able to see the ones that you just took, click this preview icon and you can double click and view your pictures. At the bottom of the menu are the arrows. You can slip through them. To delete one, just press the garbage can icon and confirm. And press the back arrow to go back. Other tools that features, you can do a 10x digital zoom. You can press the icon, the plus to zoom in and the minus to zoom out, or take your scroll wheel on your mouse and scroll to zoom in and scroll back out to zoom out. Another cool feature is that if you move your mouse icon, the cursor, to a specific part that you want to zoom in, just move it around and you can zoom in on a specific area. This icon will flip the screen to mirror it. Here, I'll switch it so you can see a little better. So that'll do it from side to side. You can also flip it up and down as well by pressing this one. Okay. This one will freeze your screen, so I can move it right now and it's pause. This is really nice if you have pieces that move around a lot. And another cool feature is you can also turn off the color as well. So if you need something with better contrast, you can just shut off the colors and go from monochrome to full color. We still have the picture-in-picture icon, so if you want to compare, just click on this, pick a picture, and now you can see on the left is the live view, and on the right is the picture to compare to. If you want to change, you just select the next icon, and you can see the different pictures. And then press the back arrow to go back, and back again. Another nice feature is the 4 images one, where you can compare 4 images at the same time. So click on that, and say you have a part that you want to see all 360 around. I'll focus in on one part. Now to freeze it, double click. There we go. Now you see the first one is frozen. Now I can click the next one and freeze that. Just double click. Now I'll get the bottom one. And this is particularly useful so if you want to compare, if you want to compare all 360 angles of your part. Now all images are frozen, and to either to readjust, double click again and it'll turn it live. And then to go back to your live screen, just press the four squares again. To do measurements for your camera, click on the measurement tool to bring up all the different measurement icons. To turn it off, just click it again, and then you can get your camera features. So you can adjust the auto exposure. You can, if you get flicker, you can try changing the hertz. You can also adjust the brightness. You can either click and drag or use your scroll icon for your mouse and adjust it. For the exposure, again, you can scroll on your mouse or you can click and drag. You can also adjust the exposure again, and then if you have a white balance adjustment, you can either click once or auto. So this will happen if you have the colors out of adjustment. You can adjust it by clicking once or auto, and this will bring it to the true white. And then press auto, and then I'll get the best quality for your picture. And again, you can also still adjust the contrast, saturation, brightness, sharpness, and a noise. We also have different languages that you can suggest, from English, Dutch, French, Italian, Russian, and more. You can adjust the date from this one. Just click, right click, and you can say step up to increase or step down to decrease. Now for this feature, we'll go to the measurements. So click here to do measurements, and all these measurements are point and click. I'll just get this into focus. And if you ever have a question of what the feature is, just highlight it and you can see it'll get what it is. So this one is a point. So if I want to draw attention to a specific part, I can just click where I want it and it'll mention a point. And each one will be numerically ordered. To delete a single one, click on the trash icon, and once you see it hovered gray, click to delete it. To delete all of them, go to this icon that says delete all. And now I'll kind of go quickly through the rest of the measurements. This one is a straight line. And if you ever need to adjust, you can right click to cancel it. And if you ever need to move it, go back to the cursor icon. So click on this, and now you can drag it if you have to adjust. You can also click and drag the text icon, so if you want to move that around, you can adjust that as well. Again, to delete all. To do a crosshair, just click on the crosshair icon and then click at the point you would like it. To adjust, and for any of these measurements, if you want to adjust the color, go back to the bottom of this thing to the line color, and you can switch colors that you want. You can also adjust the width of the line and the font size as well. So here, I'll delete that. So here's the new one. And as you can see, we've adjusted the colors, and it's a lot thinner. The maximum width size is 5, the lowest is 1, and the maximum font size goes up to 32. And again, to change it, just click on the line color and the font color that you want. Delete all. Parallel lines, and then for each one, all you have to do is point and click. Now I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. This one is a broken line, so you can click multiple measurements, and this will give you the total length with the perimeter. So as you can see, the measurements keep going up, and to stop, just right click. This one is a freeform line, so you can see wherever I draw, it still counts. And see, it's a freeform, so it's not perfectly straight. And again, right click to stop your measurement. You can do just the radius by just doing 2 points. You can do the diameter. And then you can do a full circle with 3 points. And again, for any measurement, if you ever want to change or move it, just click till you get it, till you select it. You can move the text, and then you can also move the amount when it's gray. You can also do circle to line. And for each measurement, it's point and click. You can do concentric circles, so you can do the outer one first and the inner, or you can do the inner one first and then the outer. And again, I'll show you each of the radiuses, diameters, the circumference, and the surface area for each circle. Circle to circle. And again, you can change it by saying right click. You can always say by its radius by 2 points or 3 points. Got a little too big here. See, that's another thing. You can right click and that'll redo it for you. There we go. That's a lot better. Delete all. And again, if you ever have a question what measurement is, just highlight it to see what it's labeled. This will be an arc, so again, 3 points. And you get the length, the radius, diameter. For a vertical line, just click. You can also do a rectangle. Again, 2 points, so you can get the width, the height, and the area. You can do a polygon with multiple points. So go as many as you want, and then right click to stop, and it'll give you the surface area. We can also do angles as well. So get your first point, and then you can adjust it to give you the angle of the part. And now the final icon, or the measurement, is you can make text or notes. So if you want to make a point of something, you can click and it'll give you an arrow icon, and then it'll bring up the on-screen keyboard. So just click and enter your notes, and then click confirm. And again, if you need to move something, click on the mouse icon, and then just once it's gray, you can move it. And you can also, when you get the text, you can also move that as well. And again, delete all, click that. Again, this is the mouse icon, so you go back to that when you just want the cursor. Otherwise, if you keep your measurement highlighted, it'll stay until you change it back. Again, this is to delete a single measurement. Oops. And this is to delete everything on your screen. If you want to save all the measurements on your screen, if you want to refer back to it later, if you want to do no-go testing, click here, and this will save a screenshot of your ones. Now I'll just give it a second to save. And again, everything is saved on a USB drive of 16 gigabytes. And there's no extra software, so we don't have to plug this into a computer. It's all on the camera. To view the screenshot, click back to preview. Scroll, click on the next icon, and bring up your picture. All right, and then you can also delete it, confirm. You can go through the pictures or go back, and go back again. If you have multiple screens of pictures, just go back down here and change the page number to select all or click the arrow icon. And again, you can view you just pick a video, just click it up here, and I'll bring it up. Now finally, we'll go to the grid lines. Oh, and calibration too. In order to calibrate this, it's all pixel calibrated. So for each magnification, you'll have to do a magnification, a calibration for the magnification. So we'll delete all. So what you'll do is you'll click the plus icon, and first we'll get something to measure. So I just have this little calibration ruler. So I'll click add, and you can you can pick what unit it is. So if you have an inches or millimeters, centimeters, whatever unit measurement you want, select it. Create a name. So I'm going to name this by the magnification that I am on. I am on 8x, and I'm going to put millimeters so that I know that this is in millimeters. Okay, now for length, I'll pick a length, and we're going to go from 0. We're going to do 10 millimeters. Okay, so we're going to say that length is 10 millimeters. Okay, and then it'll give me, that's the pixels that it uses. So once we're done, we'll click save, and now it is calibrated for 8 millimeters. And then for each magnification that you have on your microscope, you would do it for each one. If you messed up one, just click on the one you did and click delete. You can also, and click yes to confirm. You can do line, you can do circles, so whatever you want, and then when you want to see a scale bar, you click this and it'll tell you how many pixels for this. So we have 2 millimeters, so each one is 0.0176 pixels. We also have a grid line, so if you want to do crosshairs, you just click enable all. To adjust any lines, click on it, and you can drag and drop. To turn on and off, you select the line that you have. This is V5, and you click enable to turn it on and off. You can change colors by clicking on that, and you can also adjust the line width. You can save multiple so if you have multiple parts that you want to always compare, you can save up to 8 screens. So and for each one, just click and drag to adjust it. So that's group. And then each screen is labeled from A through H. So as you see, it went to a different one. And if you want to reset it, go back to grid reset. If you want to turn them on and off, just do enable all. To go back to the default, do grid reset. And again, you can turn on and off. There's 8 vertical and 8 horizontal lines. So for each line, just select which one you want to turn on and off. And if you just want a plain crosshair scale, just click the scale button and turn off again. So now you know each feature of the new measurement microscope camera. One of the best things to do is just play around with it and just kind of figure out what to do, but it's very user-friendly. If you have any questions, you can contact us at sales@metro-cad.com, call us at 763-595-7307, or visit us at mmbt.us. Thanks and have a blessed day.